Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to another football news video, and today three big football events have gone on today. Number 1, Champions League draw. Number 2, Europa League draw. Number 3, Ballon d'Or draw. Ballon d'Or winner. Boom. We're going to look at Champions League draw. We got 3 English teams in the Champions League still, that being Arsenal, City and obviously Leicester City. And looking at the Champions League draw, we're going to have a look at it right now. I would put it on the screen, but I'm just going to read it out. So PSG did get Barcelona. That is going to be one heck of a matchup. Can't wait to see that. Have a look at the results. I'm going to call probably Barcelona to win it overall, just because I think they've got much more depth than PSG. Then we have Benfica and Dortmund. Benfica, just one of them teams in the Champions League, just floats about. They win the Portuguese league, and obviously that puts them in a good group. But they were drawn against Dortmund, and Dortmund are a good team, and I'm going to go with Dortmund to take this one actually. Just because they've got Royce, they got Aubameyang, they got Goetze, they got Schürrle as their front four, and Benfica just don't have that depth. Then Real Madrid, obviously, massive team in Europe, massive team in Spain, pulled a bit of Napoli, and Napoli, a solid Spanish team, not Spanish, Italian team. Think it'd be close? Nah, probably not. Probably won't be close. Real Madrid's going to take this one easily for me. Then, as first English team to feature, Arsenal, obviously doing one in the Premier League. Got Sanchez, Ozil, check. They have been drawn against their worst Champions League nightmare. The one, the only, Bayern Munich. Haha! Absolutely love that draw. Ospina is playing. He's been playing on the Champions League matches. If he is playing, then it is going to be a whitewash. And for me, I'm going to say Bayern Munich are going to take this one. Then we have got Atletico Madrid and Bayer Leverkusen. It's going to be interesting. Both solid teams, but for me, Atletico Madrid are going to take that, and definitely going to win overall for me. Then the second of the 3 British teams left in the Champions League, Manchester City, got a relatively easy draw. Oh, they are against Monaco, and I'd be very surprised if City don't take it, and it'd be very embarrassing if they didn't. The next up, Porto and Juventus. As much as I like Porto as a team, Juventus are easily going to take this one. And yeah, I think that probably be quite a whitewash as well. And the last fixture for the round of 16 is Leicester City and Sevilla. Obviously, Leicester City surprising everyone this year, winning technically last season, but still this year, winning the Premier League, and Sevilla kings of the Europa League. Don't normally tend to do too well in the old Champions League, but I think it's going to be close. I think Leicester might just grab it and get into the quarter-final. But we're going to move on and have a look at the Europa League draw. Okay then, so moving on to the Europa League draw and what I think is going to go down. The first matchup is FC Krasnodar versus Fenerbahce. I don't know too much about the Europa League itself and the teams that are in it, because normally I don't have to follow it, being a United fan, but I'm presuming Fenerbahce are going to take that one. The next matchup is AZ versus Lyon, and Lyon obviously got the big boy Lacazette, and I think Lyon will go ahead and take this one as well. Then we got Mönchengladbach and Fiorentina. Now that is a two very all-round sides. Both got some good stars there, but I think Mönchengladbach will take this one actually. I think they are just coming from the Champions League, and Fiorentina have come from Europa League, so I think they will take that one. Then we have got Astra, Gürkü and Genk. Don't know anything about the team, so I'm just going to go with a random guess. I've heard Genk, so I think Genk might take it. Then we got Rostov and Sparta Prague. For me, again, two teams and leagues I'm not really following. And I think that'll be, I'm going to say Rostov, because I like the name. Then we got Ludogorets and Copenhagen. And Ludogorets did bits when Liverpool in the Champions League last. Liverpool did have some issues against them. Oh dear. Let me just sort that out. And I'll say Ludogorets just for the pants. Then we got Celta Vigo and Shakhtar. Celta Vigo, decent team. Got, I think, quote me if I'm wrong, but I think they have Aspas, who is on pretty good form at the moment. So I'm going to go with Celta Vigo. Then we got the first of the two British teams in the Europa League round of 32. I think that's all the British teams. Yes, it is. We have got Ghent versus Tottenham. Tottenham all the way for me. As much as I don't like them, I'm not going to discredit them, and they will surely win this one. If they don't, I mean, what the hell's gone on? Next matchup is Olympiacos and Osborne Lispor. And I know Olympiacos got a good club history. Not too sure about the other team. Let's just go with Olympiacos, I guess. Then we have Anderlecht and Zenit. Zenit have got. They've been very good. They had Hulk obviously last year. Not this year. He's moved on to China. But I don't know too much about Anderlecht. They have a good few young stars. Might be a close one, but I'm going to go with Zenit. Let's go with Zenit. Next matchup, Villarreal and Roma. Roma with the Fantastica Totti and Villarreal with Alexandra Pato. Awful accents. Let's go with Roma. I like Roma as a team. Got some decent players. Let's just go Roma. Next one is PAOK and Schalke. For me, Schalke, good players. Let's go with Schalke. Next one is Bilbao and Apoel. Don't know too much about Apoel, but I will go with Bilbao because they've got the mighty Aduriz banging the goals. All Gucci. Next one is Shaver versus Besiktas. Besiktas, good team. Let's go Besiktas because they're the only team I've heard of there. Then we have got Manchester United, my team, versus Saint Etienne. Now, I think from about, if my memory just cast me back, 4 or 5 years ago, Saint Etienne had a very good team. But now it's kind of dropped off, sold a lot of their good players. United surely got to take this one. I mean, God. If they don't, then, whoa, things are going to go down. Then the last one is League Warsaw, Ajax. Ajax, lots of young players, like the youth. Ajax going to win that one. And then, last and not least in this video, the third subject we have to cover is the Ballon d'Or. And the Ballon d'Or did go down today, and it was a little bit higgledy-piggledy, because the last time we all knew, Ballon d'Or, there's obviously 20 competitors, they count down 20 to 1. This year, 20 to 6 to 1. At, let's see, what time was it? At 5 minutes past 7 GMT time, Ronaldo was confirmed Ballon d'Or winner without knowing 5, 4, 3, 2. And that is because the Ballon d'Or ceremony did overrun, which managed to cut the programme short, meaning we don't get to find out 5 to 2. Whether we will later on tonight, I'm not too sure. You'll have to keep a look at that. But we're going to have a look at 20 to 11. So let's just go from numbers 11 to 19. Starting at number 19, we actually don't have a number 19. We have 3 players joined at number 17, which were Toni Kroos, Luka Modric, Dimitri Payet. 2 of them at Real Madrid, 1 at West Ham. West Ham having a bit of a corker of a season so far. Real Madrid obviously doing very well and Zinedine Zidane. So surprising not to see Luka Modric up higher. I think he is very underrated as a player. 16, Robert Lewandowski. Thought he'd have been higher, but wasn't. Joint 14th was Arturo Vidal and Paul Pogba. Whether that's crediting Paul Pogba's season so far, I'm not too sure. Probably not, more of his Juventus season, but it's nice to see him there. Nice to see United man. Number 13, another United man, Rui Patricio. No, not Rui Patricio, my mistake. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Number 12 is Rui Patricio. He's been very good in the league, very good in the Euros, so understandable why he's there. Zlatan, well, it's just Zlatan, isn't it? Zlatan King, Zlatan Beast, as we all like to say. Number 11 was Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and he's had a very good season for Dortmund last year, and has had a decent start to the season this year as well. Got the burners going early. Then at number 10, there wasn't a number 10, it was joint 9th place, and that was between Luigi Buffon and Pepe. Buffon, he's not getting any old, not getting any younger, but he's not getting any worse. He's still an absolute beast of a keeper. And Pepe, again, not getting any younger anytime soon, but still a beast of a centre half. Both players very, very strong. Definitely deserve to be in the top 10 for the Ballon d'Or. Number 8 was a Brit under the name of Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy having a fucking party. Booyah. Jamie Vardy is number 8. Obviously setting a record. 11 straight games scoring. And does he deserve it this season so far? No, I mean, that's obviously done on last season, isn't it? And yeah, it's but good congratulations to him. And number 7 actually was another Leicester compatriot, Riyad Mahrez. And again had a corker of an absolute stunning season last year. Massive FIFA upgrade. But obviously Ballon d'Or voters don't see it like that. And he put him in 7th place. And number 6 was Gareth Bale. People might have been hoping that Gareth Bale would win the Ballon d'Or. I don't think that's coming just yet, people. Obviously there's still Ronaldo and Messi on the scene. And until they've gone, I don't think anyone else stands a chance. But Gareth Bale, top quality player from Spurs. That's what we like to see. And then we don't know number 5, or number 4, or number 3, or number 2. We just know the big boy, number 1, Mr. CR7, the one, the only, Cristiano Ronaldo, has gone and won the Ballon d'Or. And you can't discredit Ronaldo. I mean, you either love him or hate him. He feeds off that energy, feeds off that hate, takes it, gets it done on the pitch, and that's why he wins it at the end of the day. I mean, he's top quality player. What do you expect? But do I agree with Ronaldo winning it? Yeah, I think I do really. He's always been that little bit better than Messi for me. And Griezmann again was one of the top 3 runners, and I don't think he's good enough either, really. So that's it, really, isn't it? Ballon d'Or over for this year. Gonna be waiting for the Team of the Year announcement, and for FIFA and real life, obviously, and just see where it goes. But hopefully you guys did just enjoy this little trio of football news updates today and my opinions on it. I did enjoy recording this video. Remember, leave a like if you did enjoy this video, just so I know people enjoying the video, and I really do appreciate from it. I get nothing from the like, so I mean, I don't get anything from YouTube anyway, just of yet, but YouTubers don't get anything from likes, so it's just for support, really. And subscribe if you haven't already, just to make sure you're not missing out on any content. And hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.